Well, folks, here's one that you're not going to believe. I'm telling you now, I can't believe it, and I'm going to tell you all the same. It looks like through the channel I'm on an earner, as old Arthur Daly used to say. Yes, it looks like I'm on an earner. Two people who I talk about with regularity, they're talking of employing me to drum up some business through the channel here to try and sell some tickets for them. You're never going to guess who it is. I thought, well, I never say I'm good about them. Why would they ask me? If you've not read about it, well, I'll tell you now. I'll tell you what it is. Old Kerry and Katie. Kerry KATONA, Katie Price, going to do a speaking tour later this year. I think it starts in September. And they're saying it's going to be a massive money earner. They're going to do really, really, really well. But because of the mouths, because you never know what's going to come out next, they're saying they need a couple of lawyers backstage to listen to them, to say, oh, don't say that, you might get in trouble. They're saying it's going to be great. They've seen all the stuff I've done and heard about them, and they want me to promote it. I can't believe it. I can't believe they're asking me. I'm very shocked, but if I can earn some corn on the back of it, I will do. This is how the rundown it's going to be. This is what I've been told. This is what I'm going to sell to folk. I'm not in a selling capacity now. I'm going to do it nearer too, because I've not got the tour dates yet. This is how the show's going to go. It's going to be a blockbuster. I'm telling you that now. They've had bonkbusters in the past, haven't they? This is a blockbuster, not a bonkbuster. First, this is the itinerary. The first 5 minutes of the show, they're going to be discussing their success, the joint success. You know what they've done in the live success? That's going to take 5 minutes. They might need some filling out there. No, I shouldn't have said that, because I want to sell tickets. The next 5 minutes, they're going to talk about dual bankruptcies. They're going to talk about bankruptcies. The next 10 minutes, they're going to talk about life. They're going to talk about life in general, because, they're two wise young girls, these two. So there's your first 20 minutes gone. Then they're going to do 30 minutes on plastic surgery. Plastic surgery for 30 minutes. I think Katie's put her hand up. It is her hand, yeah, she's not had any work done. It's her own hand. Said, I think I'll do 20 minutes. That you just do 10, Kerry. Kerry said, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I'll come into my own later, she said. I've not got to that yet. And then, what are they going to do? Oh, then they're going to do 30 minutes on the kids. Talking about the kids. There's plenty of them, you see. How many of them is there? Is it 8 and 6? 6 and 4? There's lots of kids anyway. Lots of dads. That comes later. So that's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30. You've got 80 minutes there, 80 minutes. Now that would be a show for many people. I reported on air only last night that Liam Gallagher, he's saying Oasis, are only going to do an hour on the reunion. They're up in arms, man. They've waited years for them and paid an absolute pigging fortune. You're going to get 80 minutes there, and then what you're going to get, you're never going to believe this. You're going to get a 10-minute intermission. So there's more to come. So there's 90 minutes gone. Then what you're going to get? You're going to get a full 90 minutes. A full 90 minutes where they're both going to talk about their exes. 90 minutes. Is that long enough? Some are saying that could go on for 3 or 4 hours. It could be like Doddy this. It could be a Ken Dodd special. You might never get out the Piggin Theatre. You might miss your trains and your buses. You could catch the early morning bus. If they're talking about their exes, that could go on. They will have some stories to tell. Don't you worry about that. But even if they don't, even if they only do the 90 minutes, what with intermission, you've got 3 hours there. 3 hours! You're going to get value for money there, which is why they want me pushing them tickets. I don't know what they're going to sell at, but I'll push. As long as I'm getting a few quid, I will push. An insider has said they will be brilliant, Katie and Kerry together, because they are thick. I won't sell it. Oh, turn over. As thieves. Thick as thieves when they're together. They're not thick. Well, I think they are. They're not thick. They're thick as thieves. Thick as thieves. Yes, yeah. I nearly got that wrong, didn't I, eh? Katie and Kerry together, they are thick. No, I had to turn over. Thick as thieves. Thick as thieves. There weren't room on the page for the as thieves. Sorry about that. So, coming to a cinema near you or a theatre near you from September onwards, I'll find out what the price of the tickets are. I'll find out the price of the tickets. And I'll tell you all what you need to know. You might get a bit of a concession. Book through BGOG. BGOG in the little box there. You might book through Britain's Grumpy's Old Git. You might get a concession. Leave it with me. I'll see what I can do. This one's going to fill theatres. This one could run and run and run. No, I mean it. This could run and run and run. I don't mean that night. It could run and run that night when they get talking about exes. What I'm saying is it could run for months and months and months. I could see Tour 2, Tour 3, Tour 4 coming up. All I want to know is if I'm pushing it this time and selling tickets on their behalf, I hope they remember me for every other tour. No, I don't particularly like the girls. I've got no time for them, really. I don't like losers who make loads of money being... But if I can make money off them as well, I could get to like them. Of course I could. Anyway, I'll leave it with you. You know all I know now. When I know more, I'll tell you. Don't worry about that. Or it could be a crackerjack of a night. Crackerjack. Maybe take your own car just in case. You don't want to miss your bus and train, do you? As I say, that could run and run and run for hours, that could. Talking of their exes, bloody hell, there's millions of them, man.